Hey, air signs. Hey, fire signs. Welcome in. Let's see what's going on between your energy. Welcome back if you're returning back. And I bless you if you're upright and you're returning back. Thank you so much. Somebody who's got their head on straight in the earth realm that walks uprightly. You are so special. You are. You're one of the few people that walk in the earth that way. And I bless you. If you are new, my name is Shannon Hensley. I'm glad to have you. I do a different type of a work here. I'm very straightforward for the cause of the truth, and will fight for people who are being taken advantage of. And with the, with the force, I feel the energy, and I'm known to blast out at wickedness. Can't stand it. Boils my blood. Nobody should have to put up with it. And so I look at a lot of crime and stuff like that on this channel. So if this is your channel, then you'll stay and you'll pull your sleeves back, and you'll be a warrior here, and you'll learn how to just do whatever the Most High wants you to do in the energy that He's revealing to you in your world. And everybody does their part in their world to fight the crime of wickedness, and our world becomes a better place. And I'm here to encourage you not to be afraid to get up and fight. You don't have to be a pushover at all. A lot of people think that you have to be a pushover, and that's absolutely wrong. That's why people take advantage of people. People making people think that they got to lay down and let anybody just do whatever. There comes a time where you put your finger in it. So I don't think so. But anyway, I just do a different type of work here. If you stay, you stay. Let's get started. So I've got several cards here for your overall energy. So let's get into it, guys. We have the iron. Okay, you can work with clothes or something like that, or something with an iron. If somebody's seared spiritually, then they don't care. You deal with somebody's correct right then. At that point, spiritually speaking, we would be entering into a time where people would be seared in their spirit. We have the gentleman coming out, whether he's upright or not, or that's you. That's a professional card. That is a card of somebody who could be very masculine, either in their body or the way they come across, or even both. It tells you to be logical, if nothing else. Okay, it could be a younger or an older person card as well. The letter A appears here, and the number 28 appears here, and the number 32 appears there. We have something about a celebration, or some type of a drinking situation could be here. Something like that came out in somebody else's reading as well. We also have the main female that's involved in something going on out here around this gentleman. If this is a professional and something's happened around some type of a celebration, or there's a wedding situation around somebody's main female, and something's taken place, and this is a professional in some legal matter, then find something's out here. Somebody's just seared in the way something's happened around. I had murder come out, so if somebody got murdered, then they did. The color purple is coming out, and something round in nature is coming out. Somebody could play basketball as well. Something about the color purple, that's your crown chakra. That's also about thinking about things. If you happen to be logical around a main female or a professional energy, just ironing out details of things, if you want to look at that like that as well, or whatever that is, then so be it. Let's see what comes out here, what all this is about. Show me fire and air. We have, so there is something about a celebration that's definitely here. Okay, so if your clothes are being ironed out for some type of formal celebration of some sort, there's some type of royal type of energy around the color purple, and something's here that's social, then something around you is social. Now, just a second ago, in two other readings, I had that homemade deck that I use. It came out twice about something being announced, a declaration in the town. So there's something social here, then there's something social here going on in your city or in your town, and something's out here around something, and whatever that's going to be, I don't know. It could be a wedding, it could be whatever that is. Somebody's got something social here, definitely. The sun is coming out, so something bright. There could be a love and romance situation for some of you all. This is also willful energy. The sun right now is in Libra, which if that is legal matters and you got a professional around something, then you do. Otherwise, Leo energy is here. We are looking at fire and air, and so both those actually could be pulled out of the sun right now. For that, there's something bright and something that is going to be right up in somebody's face, or something being forceful done, maybe with even a bunch of people, or something that did happen around this social event of some sort. The sun, though, is a positive card to get, unless you're dealing with somebody who is very much puffed up in their pride and they are seared. We have the Eight of Cups. Something about travel. This is about walking away from investments or something that's not going to serve you. We also have a little spy here. So if there is some type of a, private detective around something, then there is. The truth about something is coming out around you all. We also have the Star, the Nine of Swords. Somebody's in their head about something. We have the Six of Swords. We have two travel cards that could be here. The Nine of Pentacles, high discernment. I'm going to take the bottom here. The Queen of Pentacles is coming out as well. At the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Swords. And so, real sharp energy there. Or somebody's having to be very logical. She also would represent being logical. She's upright. She is very logical in the upright of that energy. There's two queens out here. We have the main female. And so if somebody has choices around something, or you're dealing with an ex, okay, attached to something going on around some type of a marital situation of interest or something like that, then fine. Somebody's got some type of energies that is showing up around somebody being watched in a really big way, spied out. I mean, just for the picture's sake. We got like stupid sharks around somebody that's retarded. If somebody's jail worthy for something, then people do need to be around some freak. Okay, I'll just read it that way. But if the freak's got like the mob around somebody because somebody's crazy and jealous and a retard, then somebody's watching somebody and somebody's got a crazy. And we know that to be the truth because it's come out all day. Somebody does have high discernment, and there's some type of a gossipy stuff that is going on here because that's also a gossipy card. It's clear about something around you all, whether you know that or not. There's somebody that's got some type of truth about something going on, and somebody's like encircled in their mind about what's known or about the person who is known here. The Star is exposure. The Star could be somebody in stardom that is known publicly as well. But something's guided when you get the Star, and there is hope and there is something positive regardless who's got a lot of anxiety around a situation. What this is just telling you is that you just need to be very logical in how you're moving forward in a situation, because for some people you are dealing with a very masculine individual today that is very forceful, which that sun would go back to that. Somebody, it's known somebody's like that. The motto is I know. And somebody knows that they will do something as well. This is I will. Okay? I know and I will. And if that's I know that I will be forceful, and somebody dealing with some idiot that's seared, then you got this energy out here with somebody's crazy. Somebody's definitely mental in their mind about something out here. Whatever that is, if you are dealing with a third party attached to some nonsense going on, then they are very anxious about whatever is going to be known or has been known, and why they're trying to control a situation out here in something. But somebody's clear of whatever your matter is in your world out here that's going on. That's the energy that's showing itself between the fire and the air. There's a change going on here. I feel like somebody knows that somebody's also a manipulator out here. They know that somebody will manipulate something as well, or something's known about somebody who did manipulate something. I'm saying that because there's a letter out here that can take us to the little magician energy. Anyway, 2 runes that came out for you all is the letter Z. This represents the elk, and it represents a protection assured. If somebody had to be protected, folks, then you're dealing with somebody's got crazy on them. Okay, then somebody's got some type of protection around them. This is a resistance to something when it comes out as well. It's also something that really can be healed within some type of a matter that is going on. And so if you've got to get up and do something and heal something, regardless of some crazy creep out here, you just got to be logical with the situation. The Most High is saying that there's a protection out here and something really can be healed. Something guided. There's hope out here when you get the star, and something bright with the sun. We also have the letter Manaz that came out. This is a legal. There is something legal out here. You got a professional around something out here. A legal suffered victory somewhere within a matter. The letter Dagaz can also be pulled out of the Manaz. So you got 2 letters, the M and the D. And I do bring it out when this comes out, but I'm telling you, there's something to do with a doctor situation so heavy that comes out on my table, so heavy this week. I just had a malpractice come out just a second ago in the earth and water reading. So whatever that is, that could be a doctor, professional. There's something around something. We got healing energy here, and somebody's in their mind about something that was ill-intended towards somebody, and they're being investigated around something, then so be it. Then something like that's out here. Something's been very, very suffered on somebody on whatever this has been. But there is a relationship that is out here with the Dagaz being within this. It has a plot around a matter, or did. And whatever they plotted around the nonsense, and if somebody is investigating what that was about, then something's coming out about it, folks. Something can be right up in somebody's face, and somebody will be forced. I guess they'll have to look in the mirror in the prison cell, in something that's taken place for whatever the situation is. They invested in something out here that's caused some type of legal matter, and somebody's gonna get a victory. There is definitely victory energies that are out here in this reading. Let's take some words. Somebody's got somebody around listening to people, okay, in conversation, or they've already overheard something. That Queen of Swords has that feel. I'm just sitting here, I'm listening to something. Somebody is listening to something. It's right here as well. We have somebody unclean out here. Something's wrong. Somebody's going to get a legal victory in something. Something's went wrong. Somebody knows something's unclean in a situation. All right. All right. Maybe somebody wears unclean clothes. I don't know. The iron goes back to clothes. I don't know. Anyway, something's just unclean out here, folks. We have the malpractice. It does want to jump out here. That's incredible. Okay, well, if somebody was doing something medically and their tools in some type of operation was unclean, and something's taking place with like that as well, I don't know. Could be read that way. I don't know. Just interpret it as you must. Moses says just to be still and know that he is Elohim. He's got something under control. If you're feeling like somebody's, got you encircled in something and you're upright, but somebody else who's guilty for something's trying to get away with it, the Moses said just relax. He got it under control, folks. Nobody's going to win against God. I don't care who they think they are. I don't care if they're puffed up in their own little freaking mind. I don't care who they are. You and I we don't fret over the wicked. That person will go to jail, unless I'm saying so. There is a protection out here, regardless who's a crazy around it. The person's unclean, they're going to stay unclean still. It says somebody thinks that they're all that in a bag of chips and Jehovah's going to eat them up. Okay, well, that's that sun. Look at me. We don't want to. We think you're crazy. Nobody looks at you that way. Nobody thinks that you're anything except a cray-cray being that way. You're a nothing. somebody has been binding somebody's mouth and restraining them from speaking. I don't think so. I really don't think so. You don't get to control another person like that in the earth realm. Somebody's got issues in their heart. Okay, it definitely is out here. Because somebody thinks they're all that in a bag of chips. Why do you think that you're something like that? What makes you think you're all that? We think you're crazy. Something about overseas is here. Some type of sudden emotions are out here attached to something. There's an Israeli energy that's coming out, and then the vice president is also coming out in this reading as well. So that's real big energy out here. We do have government that could be pulled out of the sun, and something's known, I guess, with the connection out here with those energies. A bank teller came out in somebody else's reading as well. So if you're upright, you're upright. If you're not, you're not. I don't know your heart, but God is bringing something out here with all this stuff. Just know that the Most High's got something under control. There's going to be a victory, and there's going to be something legal to it. Somebody will go sit their butt down in jail, and they can run in circles in their prideful little mind all the days of their life. This will come out. Shalom.